Hi guys, I'm back and I'm back for another episode of Hardcore Survival. Now as you remember in my previous episode, it took me quite a while to um, explore the stronghold and to finally find the end portal. So I think in this episode what I'm going to do is, because we've now found the end portal, we really should now prepare and get ready to go to the end and to uh, conquer the Ender Dragon. So that's really going to be our final mission, and that's going to be the conclusion of this series. So I'm going to go back to the base and I'm going to make a bit of a list of what I need to go to the end, and I'm then going to work and make sure that I have everything on that list, so I'll be well prepared. Okay, and we're back at our base. Just back in time before it becomes night. Right, so we're going to cook some chicken, and we also have a bit of quite a good amount of raw pork chops, so we can cook that. We have a little bit of raw beef, we can cook that. We got a good amount of feathers now, again, that we got by killing chickens on the way, so that's pretty good because we do want to get more arrows. Still need to come up with a list of things needed to go to the end. So I think I'll just start with a few basic things. So we'll just say list for end. That would be the list of what we need to go to the end. Now the first thing on my list would probably be, now I don't have an infinity bow, so I want to go safe with the amount of arrows that I need, and it can be quite a drawn out fight against the Ender Dragon. Okay, 3 stacks of arrows, that's what I want. And then perhaps something else that would be quite handy is something that I already have, and that's an enchanted apple. And that's quite good because I have that. That's really good because it gives you all of those regeneration 5 and fire protection for 8 minutes, and it gives you resistance for 8 minutes or something like that. So it's really good. Okay, fire resistant potion. Be good to have 3 regen potions. 1 stack food, because we don't want to run out of food while we're there. Another thing that I think we should have is 1 stack of obsidian. Now why do we need a stack of obsidian? There is cases where you actually go to the end, and instead of it happened to me once before on the minecraft.geek.nz server. When we went to the end, we actually started on a block that was floating in the air above the void, and it wasn't actually on the end stone. It was some distance from the end stone, and then it gets really dangerous because the Ender Dragon can push you off that box, off that block. It's probably a 3x3 obsidian platform, but it's quite easy for the Ender Dragon just to push you off that, and doesn't matter how much preparation you make, if you get pushed off there, it's all over. So the obsidian is really to kind of build a little protected area in the end, whether that's on the end stone itself, or whether it's if you don't actually end up on the end stone and you need to build a bridge from your platform to that area. A stack of obsidian. Okay, full protection 4 armor. That will be really good to have a full set of protection 4 armor. Then what else do we need? I see some people take buckets of water. Buckets of water can be used to get rid of the in the min. It's also used if you climb up. If you happen to want to climb up those platform or up those towers to break the crystals on the top of the towers, you can use the water to make a safe landing. So I mean, some people take a bucket of water. No, I can't think of anything else. I'll bound to add more things to my list, but that's about all I can think of at the moment. Something else I might like to add, just as an experiment, that I still gonna have to think about that, is maybe to build a few iron golems on in the end, and just see whether they can actually attract the attention of the Ender Dragon, and that could also really make it difficult for the Ender Dragon. Tina was really nice, and she replanted the farm for us after the farm was actually quite badly damaged with all our mob fighting. So here's a good amount of various crops. So I'll just go ahead and I'll just harvest everything and just replant everything. I probably only need to do this once or twice. One other potion I like to try out is an invisibility potion. Now I hope I remember correctly, but I'll first start just by making an awkward potion. So just take 3 water and then put that in, and then I'll just grab some nether wart and I'll get the awkward potion going. And while that's going, I think I need to go and grab I think I need to make a golden carrot to actually make a potion of night vision. So I'll first get some gold. Now I think it's made from gold nuggets, not gold ingots. So I'll change these to gold nuggets. Then I'll take a carrot, and there should be a crafting table underneath there, and that's how we get a golden carrot. Now I think if we take the golden carrot and we add that to awkward potion, that should give us a potion of night vision, but that doesn't give you an invisibility potion. To get an invisibility potion, you need to corrupt the potion of night vision, and you corrupt that with a fermented spider eye. Now to get a fermented spider eye, I think you take a spider eye and you take sugar, and that's supposed to give you a fermented spider eye. Oh, of course, you need a mushroom as well. That's right. Need a mushroom as well. And if we take sugar, a spider eye, and a mushroom, we get a fermented spider eye. And that is supposed to corrupt this potion from night vision and make that a potion of invisibility. Now, it's a 3-minute night vision. So that's supposed to change to, I think, maybe a 3-minute potion of invisibility. So we'll just see if that works. Yep, that's right. That goes to a potion of invisibility, 3 minutes. Now, if I then add redstone, that should push out the time to maybe 8 minutes of invisibility. Now you might say, well, why do you need a potion of invisibility? Now there's one really good reason actually for that. When you go to the end, there's a real problem with Endermen attacking you. And if you are able to actually, if you drink a potion of invisibility, I think the Enderman can't see your eyes. Although the Ender Dragon will still attack you and your armor will still be visible, I think the potion of invisibility will actually stop the Enderman from seeing your eyes, so you won't be able to look at the Enderman, and therefore the Enderman won't attack you, which is better than wearing a pumpkin on your head. So I will definitely try this, and I will recommend the other guys actually come and grab a potion of invisibility as well before going to the end. So that definitely goes on my list of items needed for going to the end. Okay, so one of the things I need, of course, to go to the end is arrows. I need arrows, and I really like to have 3 stacks of arrows. Now I'm almost there. I'm about at a bit more than 1.5 stacks of arrows. The funny thing is I now have a lot of feathers, but I don't have any flint. So the obvious solution would be to make flint. So I will use the gravel to actually make flint. Oh, this guy is not burning. He's got a nice jacket. I'll actually go and make a diamond shovel. I think that's going to be the easiest. It's a bit of a waste to make a shovel from diamond, but it will last a bit longer. So maybe that's worth doing. I can't remember when last I made a diamond shovel. That's kind of weird to make a diamond shovel. But, well, we have enough diamonds. And I do need to mine a lot of flint. So I'm going to use this. I'm probably going to use up the iron shovel first until that breaks, and then I'll just use the diamond shovel from that point onwards. Okay, so here we go. Making flint. Very, very interesting business. I'm sure you want to watch the whole process of me making flint. Not a bad view from up here. Not a bad view. Quite high. I've used 2 stacks. I can probably use more than that, but this will probably do the job well. Okay, now this time we're going to do it with 3 stacks of gravel, and I will need that diamond shovel to do it. So here we go. There we go. 3 stacks of gravel. 3 stacks of gravel, and I can't go any further because I'm at the upper level, at the upper limit of the Minecraft map. Y255. Now I don't want to fall off this thing. This is as high as you can go. I do have feather falling, and I do have this little bit of water down there, some 1 or 2 block deep water, but I definitely don't want to go off here because that's a long drop down. Right, so I'll just first use up my iron shovel, and then I'll just go and switch to the diamond one once this one is broken, and that should serve me well until I get down to the bottom. So I'll see you again when I get to the bottom. Alrighty, and we're here down at the bottom, and the diamond shovel did a really good job. I didn't use too much of it. I now have 36 flint, and I will go and get a little bit of feathers from the chickens, and then I can go and make those arrows that I need. And I probably, hopefully, wouldn't need to do this again, because it is a little bit laborious and a bit boring. And if I have enough arrows now, if I have a good 3 stacks of arrows, that will be sufficient to do the job. Okay, so I collected 36 flint from building that tower from gravel, and then digging down. Well, I did it actually twice. Once a 2-stack tower, and then the last one was a 3-stack tower. So I just need to get a bit more wood. Okay, that's more than enough sticks. Right, so I need sticks and feathers and flint, and we'll see how much arrows I'll get. Okay, that's quite good. That's almost 4 stacks of arrows, so that's a good amount. I need 3 stacks, so I'll probably share the rest of the arrows I have with the other guys if they do go to the end with me. I'm just going to cook some of this food here just for gaining experience points, because I'm almost at level 30 again, and if I get to level 30 again I can enchant something again. I just have to have a long hard think about what I would like to enchant next. Okay, 30 levels, and I got that 30 levels from cooking up a bit of food. Well, I was up to about 28 or 29 levels, and I just had to add a little bit more. We do have a good amount of food now, so that if anybody needs food, we do have a good amount of food, and I might actually take a couple of stacks of food to the end when I go. I am going to need more Eye of Ender, and I'll have to kind of work on that and see how much blaze rods I have left, and if I can make the necessary number of Eye of an Ender to activate the end portal. So that's another thing I'll need to do before we go to the end. Of course, I'll need to activate the end portal. After thinking about this for a bit, I know I have 30 levels, and I want to use that to enchant something. Now what I thought I'll do is I'm gonna make another helmet, and I'll see if I enchant that helmet. Hopefully I'll get a protection of some level, protection 3, protection 4 on a helmet, because I already have protection on all my protection 4 on my chest plate and leggings. I really like to get protection 4 on this diamond helmet, or any level of protection would be quite helpful. So let's see what we get. Okay, we're back at the enchantment table, and we're going to see what we get on this diamond helmet. So that's 30 levels, and we'll see what we get. Okay, now the thing with diamond helmets and other items like this is that there's so much that you can get. Now that's not quite what I'm after. Protection 4, respiration 3. I'll take that. Let's see what I have here. So I have unbreaking 3 and fire protection 4 and respiration 3. So that's not going to help me really fighting against the Ender Dragon, unless there's fire involved with fighting against the Ender Dragon. I can't remember now, but we'll see how we go. So I'll probably need to go back to the mob farm to get my another 30 levels and try again. It is a bit of a laborious process, but it is the only way to get there. The other thing that I wanted to do is to get these the rest of the ender pearls that I have changed to Eye of Ender. Now I only have 3 blaze rods. I do have a very good amount of fire resistant potions, so we probably won't run out of those, and maybe I made too many of these. But when you make these, you don't normally have a problem because you only use one blaze powder. Right, so I'll take the rest of the ender pearls, and I'll change them into Eye of an Ender, because I need 12 of those to activate the Ender portal. Okay, well this might work because I'm getting 4 blaze powder for each blaze rod, and at the moment I have 4 ender pearls, so I'll put that blaze rod aside for the moment. And that gives me 8 Eye of an Ender, so I still need 4 ender pearls, and I'm going to need more blaze rods, so I would have to go back to the nether. I do not like going back to the nether, but I'll have to go back to the nether again to get more blaze rods. I might even get some gas tears that I can use to make more regeneration potions for my friends. At the moment I think I've given them each a potion of regeneration. There's one more left in the chest, so if I do get gas tears I can make more. I can give them the potion of invisibility, and I will have to go back to the nether to do that, and I'm not crazy to do it, but I'll have to go back to the nether to do it.